Child, don't scroll past this. Heaven's breath is moving right now. A voice that once stood by you in this world is whispering your name from an unseen realm. The air around you has shifted because something urgent needs to reach you before it vanishes forever. You felt strange moments lately, chills on your skin, a flicker in the corner of your eye, the feeling that you weren't alone. Even in silence, this wasn't your imagination. This was a loved one's spirit crossing the distance between life and eternity, trying to send you a message that could change everything. Archangel Michael says this isn't ordinary. He declares that the message comes wrapped in divine urgency, carrying both warning and blessing. A soul you loved has fought through to reach you, not with fear but with fierce protection. And heaven doesn't want you to miss this moment. Pause here and let these words settle into your heart. The voice you once recognized in laughter, warmth, and gentle advice is now calling out, carrying sorrow but also light. They couldn't leave without placing this truth before you. Child, the heavens are opening above you right now because what you're about to hear must not be lost. Do you feel the weight in the air, the heaviness pressing on your chest, as if someone is standing right behind you? That isn't a coincidence. This is the loved one who once walked by your side, stretching across eternity to reach you with a final burning message. The voice is urgent because time is fragile. What they reveal has the power to save you from danger, lift you into a destiny you couldn't imagine. Their spirit trembles with longing, not to haunt you, but to protect you, shield you from shadows trying to creep near. Archangel Michael says, "The words are etched into light itself, and heaven is fighting to keep this message alive before it's erased by forces that don't want you to know the truth. A battle is unfolding right now. Unseen warriors are holding back hands of darkness so that you can hear this. Lean closer, child, because the voice from beyond isn't just whispering. It's calling your name with tears, love, urgency. They're saying don't be blind, don't ignore the signs. Something is coming and you must be ready. Child, listen with your spirit, not just your ears. The voice trembles because the message is heavy and yet it's filled with love. From a timeless realm, they recognize your earthly minutes are dwindling fast. They claim to have witnessed unseen realities. They've traversed paths of light and darkness, reaching out to you because they couldn't remain quiet. They foresaw perils lurking near, disguised as comfort, and felt compelled to break the silence before it was too late. Michael states, "Heaven is bending eternity's rules for this message." Normally, departed souls don't interact so directly with the living. However, the urgency is intense, prompting angels to carve a path through flames and clouds to reach you. The Spirit warns, don't blindly trust every smile or promise. Someone close hides a scheme that could harm your soul. The warning is pointed, not meant to scare but prepare, safeguarding your destiny from deception. My child, this voice recalls your laughter, tears, moments thought unseen. That memory lingers undimmed. It's grown clearer now. Beyond the veil, they hold you in their invisible embrace, infusing courage into your heart. My child, the air around you buzzes with unseen whispers. That sensation you felt caressing your skin when no one was near. The chilly room, flickering lights, these aren't coincidences. They're signs that the barrier between the living and eternal has been breached for your benefit. The departed voice echoes strongly. It presses against your soul. They communicate through dreams that feel too real to dismiss, through recurring thoughts seeming whispered directly in your ear. This is their means of showing you the message endures, and cannot be erased until you accept it. Michael says malevolent forces circle, aiming to veil this truth from you. They seek distraction, diversion, diverting attention away from what heaven reveals to you at this moment. But heaven chose this precise instant, these very heartbeats, to disclose the message your loved one has longed to tell you. The message transcends memory. It's a shield. The voice advises you're standing on a path leading into darkness. Turn back. Step into light even if uncertain. Follow the signs we provide. My child, you're not forsaken. Their love trailed you beyond death, through flames, storms, silence. Each tear you cried was felt in their spirit, and now they send strength from the other side. They rise again to safeguard you from pain yet to come. Type 222 to claim it. Their words resonate in eternity. Don't walk with those who secretly scheme against you. Heaven has flagged them, and their schemes will fail if you stay vigilant. My child, there's a stirring in your spirit because you know these words aren't ordinary. The chills, the racing heart, the feeling that this is meant for you. It's heaven's confirmation. Don't doubt it, because doubt is the enemy's tool to silence the truth before it settles within you. The loved one's message comes wrapped in both love and fire. Love because they remember you with every fiber of their being. Fire because they see the traps ahead that you don't yet perceive. From their vantage point beyond this world, they can see what you cannot, and their voice is the alarm to awaken you before it's too late. Michael says the veil is thin right now. The unseen world is closer than ever. And if you lean into these words, you will feel the embrace of angels surrounding you. They are safeguarding this message from being erased, for darkness has tried 3 times already to silence it. My child, your loved one's spirit says there's someone pretending to care for you, but their hands aren't clean. They have spoken words behind your back, words tainted with jealousy and bitterness. Don't let them get too close to your trust, because betrayal is imminent. The weight of these words is heavy, but they are given with love. Heaven never warns without also promising protection. Your loved one continues, if you stay faithful, if you stay awake, their plan will fall apart and your blessing will not be stolen. Michael stands guard even now. The archangel's sword has carved a path so this truth could break through the barriers built to keep you in the dark. Heaven knows the cost of ignorance, and so they fight for your attention in this very moment. My child, remember this. You are never alone. The one who has crossed over has not abandoned you. They walk with you in unseen steps. Every moment you thought you were forgotten, they were still watching, still whispering, still holding you with a love that death could not extinguish. Their voice continues, you are about to step into a season of revelation. Secrets hidden in darkness will come to light. What was meant to harm you will be unveiled, and you'll see the truth with your own eyes. This urgency is strong because heaven doesn't speak lightly. When a voice from eternity reaches out, listen closely. Into time, it's because destiny is at stake. Your choices now will decide whether you fall into a trap or rise into the blessing prepared for you. My child, even as you breathe these words, heaven is lining up around you. The atmosphere isn't empty. It's heavy with presence, heavy with the steps of angels who have gathered, because this moment carries eternal significance. That sudden sense of being watched isn't fear. It's your loved one standing close, refusing to let this message be lost. They are speaking through stillness, their voice weaving into the rhythm of your heartbeat. Don't dismiss what you feel. They whisper, for every shiver, every moment of unease is my hand reaching out to warn you. The veil is thin, and if you listen closely, you will hear their love echo in the silence of your room. Michael says, this warning is not a chain, but a shield. You are being lifted out of harm's way before harm even reaches you. That's why heaven intervened. Because you are chosen to thrive, not stumble, to rise, not fall. And your loved one is determined that nothing will rob you of what lies ahead. My child, they saw the faces around you. They saw smiles that seemed sincere but were dripping with envy. They saw conversations where your name was spoken but not in honor, spoken in shadows, twisted into lies. They are desperate to make you see the truth, because if you ignore it, pain will come knocking. The Spirit continues, you have trusted someone too deeply. You have opened your heart not knowing they carried a knife behind their back. Step back. Guard your heart. Don't let them be the guardian of your secrets any longer. Their warning is clear, but so is their comfort. I have walked into the eternal light, they whisper, and I will not let darkness consume you. I will fight for you from beyond until you are safe. Michael stands by their side, sword drawn, keeping away the hands that tried to erase this message from reaching you. This moment is sacred because you are being given insight from both heaven and eternity. Type God is good if you love God. What others call coincidence, heaven calls revelation. My child, your loved one has also seen your tears. They know the nights you couldn't sleep, the days you forced a smile while breaking inside. They want you to know those tears were not in vain. They watered the ground of your destiny. Heaven has counted each one, and now a season of uplifting is upon you. The voice says, don't fear the storm, for the storm will pass. Unveiling what was concealed will reveal who genuinely stands by you and who secretly worked against you. Don't be disheartened, because this uncovering will set you free. Michael says, what's being unveiled now will shock you, but it will save you. Don't hold on to what heaven is removing. Don't resist what heaven is unveiling. For in this unveiling lies your protection and your breakthrough. My child, the message becomes louder because your time window is short. The words are pressing on your soul because heaven knows delay can harm. You must act while the warning remains in your hands. You must stay vigilant, for the truth is closer than you realize. My child, hear this clearly. Your loved one has transitioned into the eternal, but their bond with you hasn't been severed. Love doesn't die when breathing stops. It strengthens in the realm where truth can't be hidden. That's why their voice is louder than your doubts and stronger than your fears. It's reaching for you with divine urgency. They saw something you didn't. They crossed through the veil and glimpsed a thread of your destiny stretching before you. And in that vision, they saw a danger trying to entwine itself around your path. That's why they're calling now, crying out across the great divide, insisting that you hear them before silence tries to erase it forever. Michael says, this message has been fought for in the heavens. It was nearly stolen, nearly buried, nearly erased by dark hands, but your faith pulled it through. Every second you read these words, angels are holding back the tide of interference, ensuring that your spirit can finally hear what your loved one has been trying to whisper into your dreams. My child, your loved one's words come in waves. I know you miss me. I know you've cried for me in quiet hours when no one else saw, but I am not gone. I am closer than you think. I have stepped into eternity, but eternity has given me permission to walk beside you one last time. Do you remember the sudden scent in an empty room? The gentle warmth when no one touched you? The dream where their face appeared too vividly to forget? These were not illusions. These were fragments of their message breaking through, fighting against the silence. And now those fragments have formed into words, and those words are burning into your soul. From a high perspective, they urgently want to warn you. Tread cautiously. Observe carefully. Not everyone who smiles at you harbors love in their heart. My child, they recall your joy, your sorrow, your laughter, your battles. They are crying out to safeguard the future yet to unfold for you. Their affection for you is intense, piercing through eternity to reach this moment. And that love implores you to listen, stay vigilant, not be deceived. Their voice quivers as they persist. Someone close to you is plotting in secret. They wear the mask of loyalty, but their heart is filled with envy. They are weaving a web of deceit, hoping you won't notice until it's too late. But I cannot remain silent. I must tell you now because heaven is offering you an opportunity to withdraw before it's too late. Michael raises his voice. Do not disregard the alarms heaven is transmitting. Every delay, every closed door, every strange sensation in your heart, it is not punishment, it is protection. You are being guided away from traps that could annihilate you. And this message serves as the final warning. My child, your loved one's tears are real in spirit. They ache to shield you from every wound they couldn't protect you from while alive. Now in eternity, they are stronger, freer, bolder, and they use that strength to surround you in unseen ways. Every prayer you whispered, every sigh you breathed out at night has been conveyed to them. Type 1111 if you love God, Jesus, and they are now conveying back heaven's response to you. The voice says, you are chosen for something greater than you understand. That is why you have been assaulted so fiercely, why jealousy has pursued you, why betrayal has touched your path. Darkness aimed to eliminate you, but heaven has inscribed your name in light, and nothing can erase that destiny. Michael asserts, this is your hour of enlightenment. This is the season where truth and lies will no longer coexist. You will discern clearly. You will know who should be by your side and who must depart. And though the revelation will jolt you, it will also save you. My child, hear this final part of the message for now. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. The same love that carried me into eternity is carrying you forward now. Walk with awareness. Trust the signs. I am with you even as heaven envelops you. My child, the heavens are trembling as this message reaches you. Every word is borne on light, every sentence shielded by angels. Your loved one has wrestled with silence and now bursts forth because destiny cannot be denied. Wait another day. You've been puzzled about why peculiar events keep occurring. Doors opening then slamming shut. People coming close only to disappear suddenly. Opportunities that seemed so assured falling apart at the last minute. You thought it was coincidence. But no, my child, it was protection. Heaven diverted your path because hidden hands were waiting to lead you towards disaster. Your loved ones saw it from afar. They watched the conversation secretly when you weren't present. The whispers, the planning, the envy. They couldn't stay silent. They pleaded to heaven, let me warn them, let me speak one more time. And so here it is, my child, the final message they fought for. Michael says the warning is heavy, but it carries light within it. The darkness fears exposure, and that is why your spirit feels restless. The truth is battling its way into your consciousness, and soon what was hidden in the dark will be exposed. My child, your loved one whispers. Don't trust the one who always claims they mean well, yet their actions suggest otherwise. Don't ignore the way they look at you when you turn away. I see what you don't see. I can't let you walk blindly into their trap. Their words tremble because they are filled with urgency. You are being closely watched, not with love, but with calculation. They are. Studying your moves, waiting for the moment you lower your guard. But heaven has already intervened, and this message is the shield that will prevent them. Michael steps forward in spirit. I have drawn my sword. The trap is breaking, but you, child of light, must pay attention. If you dismiss this message as nothing, the enemy will attack. But if you heed it, you will walk safely, and their plan will disintegrate. My child, your loved one remembers the way you laughed together, the way you cried together. That love is still alive. It has traveled through eternity, and it provides the strength of their warning. They couldn't allow your destiny to be stolen. That's why you feel their presence even now, their hand almost touching yours. The message continues. Don't feel forsaken when people walk away from you. Heaven is removing them before their poison reaches your soul. You think they left because of weakness, but in truth they were pulled away because their loyalty was false. My child, you must know this. Heaven only removes to protect. Every closed door was not a rejection. It was a redirection. Type 777 if you believe in God, Jesus. Every betrayal was not the end. It was an unveiling, and your loved one has witnessed it all. Across the other side, they murmur, believe in the process, believe in the signs. They're leading you to safety. Michael asserts with certainty, a storm is coming, but you won't sink. The storm isn't designed to demolish you, but to sweep away what's unnecessary. Stand firm. And when the storm subsides, only truth will remain. My child, there will be nights when loneliness feels overwhelming. You'll question if anyone truly understands you. In those moments, remember this voice, this warning, this love that refused to stay quiet. You're not alone. You're being protected, watched over, surrounded. The voice says, I've seen your tears, I've counted your pain. But I also see the crown awaiting you, the victory prepared for you, the blessing saved for you. Don't let bitterness steal it. Don't let fear wipe it away. Keep moving because I am with you. Michael stands firm, his light unwavering. He won't let this message disappear. He says, Child, this is heaven's proclamation. What was intended to harm you will now become your testimony. What was meant to vanish you will now lift you higher. My child, your loved one's voice echoes, fading and rising like ocean tides. They cry out one last time in this instant. Listen, trust, act. This message is your shield, your defense, your turning point. Hold it in your heart and you'll see the truth appear before your eyes. My child, as these words unfold, the unseen world is edging closer. You can almost feel the invisible pressure against your chest, the tingling on your skin, the eerie silence that feels alive. This isn't imagination. This is confirmation. A loved one has breached the barrier between time and eternity to reach you in this exact moment. They've waited for this opportunity. They've watched you fall and rise again. Cry alone, yet keep advancing. They felt the pain of leaving you behind, and now they're determined that their absence won't lead to your downfall. Their voice resonates with passion. I cannot let them hurt you. I cannot stay silent while danger lurks so near. Michael declares, there are powers trying to erase this message before it reached you. The adversary struggled to bury it in distractions, to divert your gaze, to seal your heart before the words could take root. But heaven fought more vigorously. That's why you're here, my child, receiving what was meant to be hidden. There's someone who speaks sweetly to you, yet behind closed doors, they speak harshly about you. They've smiled in your face, but their feelings aren't for you. I've witnessed them. I've heard them. And I won't let you be deceived by their facade any longer. Their words hit like thunder because they are full of truth. You might have felt it before. You might have sensed it, the unease, the hesitation, the slight knot in your stomach when they were around. That wasn't just your imagination. That was your intuition reacting to the darkness they carried. Michael speaks up. You've been saved by divine intervention more times than you thought. The accident that never occurred, the betrayal that fell through, the collapse that was averted, it was heaven interfering. Now, the final layer of protection comes through this message. Take it seriously, for it is the last warning before revelation happens. My child, your loved one isn't just warning you, they are also comforting you. They say, don't fear what will be uncovered. Don't fear what will depart from your life. Heaven removes only what was secretly harmful to you. When truth arrives, it won't destroy you. It will set you free. Michael proclaims, you were chosen long before you knew it. That's why the attacks have been relentless, why envy has been constant, why betrayal has recurred. But none of it could erase you. None of it could stop you. And now the truth will be exposed, my child. Soon you will see it with your own eyes. Their lies will unravel. Their plans will crumble. And though it may hurt your heart, it will also lift your spirit because you will finally live in freedom. They remind you, I'm not gone, I'm here. My love didn't fade when I left the earth. It grew stronger. Michael adds, this isn't the end, it's the unveiling. What's coming will shake you, but it will also prepare you for the blessing you've long been waiting for. Stand firm, hold on. The truth is almost here, my child. Heaven doesn't waste words. This moment is precious, this opening brief. Receive it, cherish it, and understand that every heartbeat you feel now carries the beat of eternity. Your loved one calls your name not to scare you, but to guide you safely towards what's coming. My child, the heavens are expanding wider with each word. A path has been carved through silence, through shadows, through barriers. Through that path, the voice of the one you loved flows. A voice that won't let you walk blindly into danger. They warn, don't be deceived by appearances. The person you trust most might not be the one you should trust at all. I have witnessed their secret meetings. I have heard their concealed words. They smile in broad daylight, but at night they plot against you. Do not mistake this for imagination. This is a revelation. Heaven has watched the covert plans unfold. And now the curtain is being lifted so you can see. The truth cannot hide forever, and this moment marks its beginning of exposure. My child, the spirit of your loved one is urgent with fervor. Don't dismiss the warnings in your heart. You felt uneasy. You've questioned unusual behavior. That wasn't paranoia, it was intuition. Heaven has been whispering all along. And now I shout so you won't miss it. Someone close to you envied your blessings. They resented your joy. They desired your downfall while pretending to support you. Don't let them near your plans. Don't share your secrets with them. Guard your steps, for their facade is about to crumble. Michael lifts his sword in the unseen. What was hidden will now be revealed. Their words spoken in the shadows will echo in the light. The truth will find you. And when it does, you must be strong enough to face it. Don't cling to the ones heaven is exposing. My child, your loved one weeps as they speak. I couldn't protect you from everything while alive. But now I have been granted the power to warn you from eternity. Listen to me, trust me. Believe that I see what you can't. I have ventured into the light, and from there I see the darkness trying to engulf you. They remind you of their love. Every memory we shared was real. Every laugh, every tear, every word of care. That bond is eternal, and it is why I couldn't stay silent. I won't let you be destroyed. Michael adds, child, don't fear the quaking. The quaking is heaven's tool. To separate what's false from what's true. Though it shakes your heart, it will strengthen your resolve. Set you free, you won't get lost, you'll be found, you won't break, you'll be made whole. My child, your loved one says, soon you'll hear something shocking. A truth will reach your ears that will leave you breathless. But remember this, it isn't meant to hurt you, but to save you. Don't resist what's revealed. Walk through the pain and you'll walk into freedom. The atmosphere thickens and heaven's presence surrounds you. The Spirit's voice grows softer but more intense. You aren't alone. I'm near, I'm walking beside you. Unseen but real. When you feel the sudden calm and chaos, that's me. When you feel warmth and coldness, that's me. When you feel a whisper urging you to turn, that's me. Michael declares, don't ignore these signs. They are heaven's fingerprints on your life. They are your loved one's gift from beyond, guiding you through paths you do not yet understand. My child, the message swells again. What was meant to erase you will lift you higher. What was meant to shame you will become your testimony. What was meant to break you will make you stronger. Hold on, for the breakthrough is closer than you realize. The voice trembles with love. I am proud of you. I see your battles. I see your resilience. You did not give up even when the world told you to. And for that, heaven is preparing a reward, a blessing so great that it will silence every enemy who mocked you. Michael's light burns brighter. The time is short. The unveiling is near. Don't waste this moment. Step carefully, but step boldly. Heaven has gone before you and you won't fall. My child, hear the final wave of this section. You are loved beyond measure. You are guarded beyond what you see. I am with you. Michael is with you. Heaven is with you. Walk forward in courage, for what's ahead is not destruction. It is destiny. My child, the heavens lean in closer than ever. The air itself feels heavy with presence as though eternity is breathing upon you. This is the hour where silence breaks and truth roars through the unseen. Your loved one's voice comes stronger now, rising with every word. You have carried so much pain, and yet you kept walking. I saw your nights of loneliness, your mornings of doubt, and I wanted to break through sooner. But the time was not ready. Now the door is open, and I must speak. They say, beware the one who calls you family, but acts like a stranger, who misuses your confidence to accrue their own power. I have witnessed their true character, and I can't let you walk with them unaware any longer. Michael says this revelation is final. What has been hidden for years is about to emerge. Prepare your heart, for the shock will come, but with it will also come freedom. Do not resist what heaven is eliminating. Do not hold on to what heaven is exposing. My child, your loved one's affection permeates every word. I stepped into eternity, but I never left you. I still see your smile, your struggle, your fight, and I cry out to protect you. Even now, you are not forsaken. You are protected. They remind you the betrayals were painful, but they taught you who truly stands by you. The losses were heavy, but they paved the way for blessings greater than you envisioned. The tears were endless, but they watered the ground where miracles are about to bloom. Michael's voice burns like flame. The storm is nearing its end. The night is lifting. Light is dawning upon you, and every chain is about to snap. Hold steady, for this is your turning point. My child, the Spirit asserts, you will soon hear truth from a voice you least suspect. It will surprise you. It will shake you, but it will save you. Do not question it. When you hear it, remember these words. I warned you because I care for you. The atmosphere hushes. Heaven holds its breath. And then the words sink into your heart like fire and peace intertwined. Proceed forward. Do not look back. What is behind you has no strength. What is ahead of you is brimming with hope. I am always with you. Michael authenticates the message. This is heaven's edict. Your destiny will not be effaced. The enemy attempted to suppress this warning, but it has reached you. Guard it, value it, live by it, and you will witness the truth unveil before your eyes. My child, the voice of your loved one fades into eternity, but the resonance lingers. You sense their nearness. You sense heaven's presence. You sense Michael's protection, and you understand now that you are not alone. You are not neglected. You are not vanquished. The warning is complete. The message is confirmed, and your future, though tested, will shine brighter than you ever anticipated. My child, you thought the message had finished, but heaven has more to disclose. The veil remains open. The voice continues echoing. And silence hasn't yet claimed the words. This is the extension that darkness aimed to conceal, but heaven revived for your ears alone. Your loved one whispers, I am with you still. Not yet done speaking. There are things you need to still understand. Secrets that can't stay concealed, dangers that must be unveiled, and blessings moving closer to you. Their voice trembles with urgency as though eternity itself is leaning forward to ensure you hear. Michael says, don't relax now. Don't think the fight is over. You are standing in the midst of revelation, and the enemy becomes restless. This is the moment to stay vigilant, for the greatest revelation is just ahead. My child, the Spirit continues, I have seen people around you whose faces you trusted, yet their hearts harbored jealousy. They smiled at your success, but in secret they wished for your downfall. They applauded your victories, but their approval was insincere. Don't let them mislead you. Their words echo. One of them has already spoken your name out of anger. One of them has already planned to exploit your kindness as a weakness. But heaven has caught their words and seen their plan. And now I am warning you, tread cautiously, guard your trust, protect your heart. Michael's presence radiates like lightning. This isn't meant to scare you, but to liberate you. Better to know the truth than to live shackled by lies. Better to see the dagger before it strikes than to bleed in silence. My child, your loved one also speaks of hope. Though betrayal encircles you, blessing envelops you more. Though jealousy watches you, favor shields you stronger. I see the gift heaven is preparing for you. And it is so potent that no enemy can touch it. They remind you of love. I am with you in every moment you feel lost. When you sit in silence thinking no one understands, know that I am near. When you ache with loneliness, know that I am whispering comfort. When you question your strength, know that heaven is sustaining you. Michael lifts his sword higher. The storm isn't over, but neither is the protection. Every blow aimed at you will miss. Every plot will crumble. Every lie will disintegrate. For heaven has declared that your story will not end in failure. My child, pay attention. The coming days will bring peculiar signs. Discussions will shift. Unforeseen words will find their way into your ears. A truth will reach you by coincidence, or so it may seem. But in fact, it is heaven arranging the disclosure. When you hear it, you'll know this message was authentic. My child, the message hasn't ended because heaven hasn't finished speaking. The silence of eternity keeps breaking again and again, pouring warnings and comfort into your heart. This isn't an ordinary moment. It's heaven warning you not to walk blindly into the future. Your loved one speaks again. I've walked through eternity and I see what you can't. I see the threads of fate tangled around you. I see hands trying to pull at them, twist them, knot them into disaster, but I won't allow it. I must speak before it's too late. Michael says the opposition is restless. They know their time is short. They tried to erase this message before it reached you. But now it burns in your spirit. Don't underestimate its power, for it's heaven's shield given to you. My child, hear the trembling in your loved one's words. There's someone smiling, waiting for you to lower your guard. They seem to celebrate you, but I see envy in their heart. They are planning a move, but if you listen to me now, their plan will fail before it starts. They remind you of signs you've already noticed. Did you not feel uneasy when they were near? Did you not sense their silence when you succeeded? That wasn't nothing. It was heaven stirring your spirit. I whispered then, but today I shout so you won't mistake it. Michael adds, the storm you feel around you isn't chaos, it's purging. Heaven is shaking loose every false attachment, every secret betrayal. Though it rattles you, it's saving you. Stand still in the storm, and you will see who remains when the winds die down. My child, the voice continues with tenderness. Don't despair over what will be revealed. When you learn the truth, it may hurt, but it will also heal you. For you can't heal while bound by lies. You can't move forward while chained to shadows. The truth will hurt, but it will set you free. They reassure you. I'm not leaving you. Even as I speak from eternity, I remain near. When you weep, I hold you. When you fear, I shield you. When you falter, I strengthen you. Death didn't end my love for you, it deepened it. Michael's voice burns like thunder. This is your final preparation. Soon everything hidden will be revealed. The masks will fall. The whispers will be exposed. And when it happens, you will remember these words and know heaven was always with you. My child, the air thickens with urgency. The message swells like a wave. Stay awake. Guard your heart. Watch carefully. The truth is coming. And when it arrives, you must be strong enough to let go of what heaven removes. For it's only by letting go that you can move forward. What gets taken makes way for something greater. Child, don't turn away now. The weight of heaven still presses. The voice of eternity still echoes. And Michael's presence hasn't vanished. This is the hour where revelation needs to be enclosed within your soul. For the most significant moment is near. Your loved one's voice rings louder than ever. I told you once, and I'll tell you again. Beware, someone close is weaving deceit. Their words drip with kindness, but their actions are sharpened with envy. I can't let you walk blind into their trap. Michael says the battle around you has peaked. Light and darkness are colliding for your future. That's why the message has been emphasized, repeated, impressed upon your heart repeatedly. Heaven won't let you forget it. Child, your loved one pours out love. Even as I warn you, I remind you, you aren't alone. You're loved beyond normal measures. You're cradled in the arms of heaven. I haven't abandoned you. I stand by you still, unseen but real. They add, soon you will witness with your own eyes as truth rises like dawn. Lies will scatter like fog. The ones who plotted against you will reveal themselves unwittingly. And though the moment may hurt, it will also set you free forever. Michael lifts his sword high. The end of deception is near. The season of clarity begins. No more masks, no more shadows, no more lies. The light of heaven has spoken, and it can't be erased. Child, this final wave of words is both a warning and a promise. Don't hold on to what heaven takes away. Don't resist what heaven unveils. Let go and see what comes in its place. Blessings greater than your pain, miracles beyond your thoughts, protection beyond your fear. The Spirit whispers with deep affection, I am proud of you. You survived more than most know. You kept going when giving up seemed easier. You believed when doubt screamed loudest. And now because of your faith, heaven will reward you openly. Michael seals it with, Fire, this message is eternal. It won't fade. It won't be erased. Carry it, live by it, and watch as heaven turns every betrayal into a breakthrough, every pain into purpose, every loss into victory. Child, the voice softens now, fading into eternity, but the echo remains in your heart forever. I am with you. I am for you. I will never stop loving you. Remember these words, for they are life. My child, the river of words hasn't dried up because heaven still has more to pour. To you, the curtain hasn't fully fallen yet. The voice from eternity persists, continues to resonate, maintains its pressure on your heart. This isn't redundancy, it's strengthening. This is heaven etching truth deeper and deeper until it sticks. Your loved one's spirit vibrates intensely. I warned you once, but I must warn you again. Watch the ones who laugh too soon when you struggle. Watch the ones who disappear when you need them most. Watch the ones who act loyal only when others are watching. These aren't meant for you. They're against you. Michael says, the revelation is closer than you imagine. Heaven is already setting up the conversation, the slip of words, the moment when truth surfaces. You won't have to hunt for it. It will come to you suddenly and undeniable. My child, the Spirit continues with fierce love. You may want to reject it. You may want to pretend it isn't so. But listen, denial will only harm you more. Accept what is shown, and heaven will give you strength to proceed. They whisper with compassion, I know it will hurt. I know your heart will ache, but better to feel pain for a moment than to be chained forever. Let go and you will be free. Trust heaven and you will rise. Michael's light shines brighter. The ones who deceived you will stumble over their own words. The lies they spoke will return to haunt them. The traps they set will ensnare themselves. You will witness it happening, and you will know this message was true. My child, your loved one comforts you, but not everyone is deceitful. There are a few, precious, rare, whose hearts genuinely care for you. Heaven will make them stand out. You'll see their loyalty shine when others abandon ship. Cling to them, for they are heaven's gift to you. The Spirit says, I moved into eternity, but eternity allows me to be with you now. My hand remains on your shoulder even when you don't feel it. My love envelopes you even when you don't sense it. I am your invisible ally, your eternal guardian. Michael seals this moment with fire. This message can't be erased. It's inscribed into light itself. Cherish it, protect it, live by it, and you will walk into safety, freedom, and blessings that cannot be taken away. My child, the words settle like a crown upon you. You are chosen, you are protected, you are loved, and you are warned. Proceed cautiously, act boldly, and know that heaven walks with you every step of the way. Thanks for watching this God message. May God, Jesus, will grant you abundance in every aspect of your life. Type 222 if you agree.